It's October, midterms are coming up. I wake up wearing my usual scrubby attire, glasses, ponytail, jeans, and my favorite Teva flip-flops. I go to OChem and it's the usual. I don't know what's going on, and I think in my head of when is a good time to study. As I'm walking down the stairs after class, I take that first step down, and from that point on, I slip 5 steps and roll my ankle. People around me have concerned looks in their eyes, but as it seems they're about to approach me, my friend asks me if I'm okay. Seeing that someone is helping me, they all continue to go down the stairs and to go about their day. I didn't really think much of it till later that day when I thought of how embarrassing it was that I got these glances as I sat in pain. Still, this led me to think about why. Why did I get these glances? Why did nobody think it was weird that I was just sitting there? Why was nobody helping me? Why was it just one person? And to answer these questions, the bystander effect. According to research, it's a social psychological phenomenon that refers to cases in which individuals do not offer any help when other people are present. Suddenly, a light bulb went off in my head. That's why. Of course I was bitter. However, I also knew I played a part in fulfilling this phenomenon in the course of my lifetime. This bitterness led me to think about how we as a collective group of busy college students sometimes do not think about our lack of empathy. This lack of empathy does not have to be on a grand scale, of course, but through my experience, I now also believe it is truly the small nuances in our everyday lives that count on the grand scheme of things. How aware are you? I understand we're all struggling to balance classes, jobs, extracurriculars, having fun. However, you see, it makes me wonder if the college system so tirelessly built upon the vision that people here are bred to contribute and make a difference, actually making a difference. For if the demands of high-quality education forces us to think of ourselves to the point where we're desensitized to everyday kindness, what are we to do? Our actions as a whole are indicative of the type of culture that we mold for the future of this university, for the community, and for our world. For days, I contemplated what the 10-step solution was to my dilemma. What was days became weeks to months, and even after I was healed. It is barely now that I'm starting to come to the conclusion of what the answer is 5 months later. Community. I believe community is what cultivates empathy in our culture. Community compels us to care more, to be nicer in our everyday lives, and to stand up for others. This semester, I've had the fortune of being a part of Poetic Souls community, a weekly spoken word every Wednesday at Club Downtown. When I first started performing here, it was apparent that this community was so welcoming and nurturing of everyone. Everybody knew each other like family and continued to encourage one another to be the best artists and best people. Not only that, but everyone is engaged, listening to whoever is on stage and being attentive to what they have to offer. A group of individuals who are genuinely receptive to the individuals around them. You know, it's like if you trip and roll your ankle, everyone at Poetic Soul will catch you. That's community. This feeling of solidarity that is so heavily fostered makes me want to empathize more in my everyday life because it starts here. There's been a deep sense of respect that's grown within me for the people in my everyday life since coming here. I hope that by talking to you all, I am able to invoke some type of thought about what communities you are in and how they've helped you grow in your everyday lives. So the next time it's a regular busy day, and you see someone who needs help, stop for just a second. And if you're thinking about whether or not to help them, just do it. Because it's the small acts of kindness and protest that diminish the phenomena of the bystander effect. At the end of the day, these actions are what count in the course of our lifetime and in the future that we make. Thank you.